Hello, compact disc tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force CD Book 3 Battle Number 6, the final Book 3 battle, with me, BlueAnkylo. And this time, when we start, in a minute here, we're going to see the intro story, and we do actually need to egress, unlike last map where I decided not to. Some of our characters died during the previous chapter. Spoiler alert. If you didn't watch it, why wouldn't you watch it in order? Crazy. So we're gonna have to escape out and actually heal them up this time, even though I've been having fun, but yeah. Anyway, let's go. Oh no, the battlefield is getting destroyed. Truly is the final battle. The finalist of battles, the finaling, number 3, book 3, final battle, the 5th. Yeah, because Shining Force 1, Shining Force 2, Shining Force CD 1 and 2, and then finally part 3. The finaling. Take this! Ha-hoo! Ha! She's got a AoE. Oh good, it's like Laser Bridge all over again. What a nice way to start the battle. Everyone takes 15 or 17 damage. 18 damage. It's getting worse. 14. Well, 14 to 18, I guess. Alright. So don't stand there. But as you can see, we're... we have some problems. There's at least one problem. We're gonna have to... do something here. We need to get out of here. Quick! Too dangerous. Look at all these little angels following us around. Alright, help! Someone's died. So yeah, last battle we did the hard mode shadow fight, which was fairly difficult, and I would say it would be incredibly difficult to accomplish with no losses, actually. I think, because of the boosted stats on the enemies, it would be very, very difficult to win that fight without at least a couple of your characters dying. I think we did a pretty good job to only have, whatever that was, 4 or 5 deaths, so... could have been a lot worse. Good thing I had the money. That's pretty expensive, actually. May? What is your curse? Oh, she's got the evil ring. Eh, she can keep it. Can anyone get promoted? Wouldn't that be cool? Last second. Let me double check my inventory real quick here. Blue can have the power ring, that's fine. Earth Axe is good, that's good. The Pegasus Wing, as far as I can tell, does nothing. Technically, if you want to see this, I might need to equip it once, but you can see the value here. It's weak. It's not a good weapon. It's just a silly weapon, but it does have a, battle sprite for it. Work Glove is bad as well. The Iris Blade is like... is it the most powerful weapon? Technically, yes, with no movement. So if we want max damage, we put it on Blue and swing. But only when we don't need to move anymore. The Black Ring is wizard only. And we've already got an equivalent on, what's her name? Yeah. But I'll give her the other one, whatever. You can have them both. One of them casts, like, Blaze 2, one of them casts Bolt 2. I forget which is which. We've got the White Ring, that's a free aura. And is that all of the treasure? Oh, right, I never moved the Kaiser Knuckles. We could have had this last map. This would have just made enemy crate even scarier, because then he would have had, like, probably 110 attack power or some nonsense. So I have to equip that, don't forget. But I think that's all the loot. I never did bring Higgins. We didn't get any better samurai weapons. I think that's it. So, oh, it's a 0 agility Kaiser Knuckle. You know what? Agility sucks. And it's cursed. I mean, I've mentioned before how I don't really care about agility very much. So maybe 0 agility is fine. Quick Ring is not... I mean, I don't know who would really care about it. Bruce, you're a big slow guy. Here you go. I feel like it's kind of a waste to not even bother equipping it, but... Have 5 agility. It means basically nothing. Alright, and then other than that, I only can think of one thing, is to check the shop. Is there anything to buy? Not really. Is there any deals? No. But, seeing as we have a bunch of obsolete characters, you can't bring everybody. So... Also, how much is this worth? You can take it. Because it's unique, you could buy it back if you wanted. It's not actually gone forever. Alright. Good, good, good. This will only take a minute. Are these worth anything? Keep the giant knuckle. Why does he have a Buster Sword? Oh, he has Claude's Buster Sword. That's what that is. So, can you guess what I'm doing here for the final battle, the finaling? I could have done this off camera, I suppose, but it shouldn't take very long. I did notice earlier on that selling weapons was actually worth a lot of money. Oh yeah, the Kamikaze Axe was 0 defense. I can't really see a time when I would use that. Well, nah, I could see a time. On a boss that if everyone's teaming up on the boss, then maybe it's safe to switch over to a curse. Just like the 0 movement sword, right? The Mithril does nothing. I did look it up. So how much money do you think we can make just by selling all our garbage units, garbage gear? Venom Javelin. That was one of the stun effect ones that I thought was kind of bad. If it was just always poison damage, I think like self-poison would be fine, but I do remember testing that a little bit and being like, nah, once you use it, you start losing your attacks, and that's not what I want. I think you could soft lock yourself as well by selling your last weapons, because you can't buy weapons at all, as far as I can tell, in the Book 3 setting. So if you actually got rid of all your weapons, I don't think you could beat it. But, yeah. The Murasana is the garbage weapon, which is still... I guess this guy doesn't know it's garbage. And the Shinobi is not as good as the Murasame. So even if I did use my ninja, and I probably wouldn't, but I won't sell it because, you know, it's unique. I mean, and you can buy them back just to prove it. Like, everything we sold that's unique should be here. Just, you pay more than you sold it for, basically. But we did all that for a reason. Look at all that money. And maybe this will make the super final boss fight a little bit easier. 8 minutes in here. I'm still doing inventory. But yeah, we're just going to buy one of these for everybody who can hold one. Just one each, basically. Purchasable healing rains. I mean, you think I didn't notice that, game? I mean, these are pretty powerful. So if you're playing along, I would recommend selling, you know, pick your party of 12 that you like, sell everybody else's garbage weapons that you're never going to use, and buy a bunch of healing. You could have done this at, like, map number 2 or 1 if you wanted. Almost everyone, I think we're missing like 1 or 2, has a healing rain. And this is a good time to save it. Happy music. And then let's go kill Baba Yaga. I mean, Dava Duda, whatever her name is. Alright. Let's go. I was kind of hoping by resetting we would skip the Diva Beam. Alright, well, let's just fast forward, because this is just gonna... It's the laser bridge all over again. Thank you. That's great. Okay, now it looked like that was a 5-wide attack, so we just need to stay out of this corridor, and we should be okay. Of course, I'm sure that'll mean a bunch of surprises along the side, but in theory, we can avoid that, so we'll try to avoid that. I also looked up, there's no treasure on this map. This is a boss map, so no treasure. I'm gonna send the speedy paladin on the right side. But mostly we're just gonna split into 2 teams. And we are gonna get everybody healed up somewhat efficiently. Well, I might just pop an Aura 2 right at the or an Aura 4 right at the beginning, actually, and then let MP regeneration cover it. Yeah, you know what? If I don't plan on getting hit by it again, might as well just use this now and recover, regenerate MP, rather than mess around with 50 Aura 1s and heal 1s and everything. And unless there's a secret time limit, I could wait 10 turns and she'll be back to full if I cared. Alright, that's the last left side character. And you know, I will definitely say May managed to earn her keep on the last map. She hasn't done much in Book 3 overall, but against the hard mode mirror match, she did a good job. Turns out, once you give the enemy enough stats, defense and stuff, having a mage is good again. Wonder Mush. I wonder what they are. Huh. Looks like you could have blocked 1 or 2 of them with some careful positioning. Okay, Mush. 0 attack. So they're gonna probably muddle us or some garbage. Oh, wait. Defense. Oh, I forgot to equip his sword. That was my bad. No defense. That was Blue for getting... Yeah, I forgot to re-equip. 60 attack is still pretty good considering he doesn't even have a weapon. Or maybe they explode or something. Wasn't there in Book 1 or something mushrooms that exploded? I feel like that might have happened. That doesn't seem right. The mushroom blocks the attack. Okay, remember that these tiles are not safe. Self. This thing should be dead, but... we... 19... I mean, I don't think it's worth the MP this early. If May could regenerate MP... I'm just gonna leave her... I want to save her MP for bolting the boss, or something more dangerous than... Well, I mean, I actually don't know if these things are dangerous or not, to be honest. But... they have 0 attack power, so... they're really good for experience if you want to grind. You know, one of the animations that I kind of missed is the, this is a little bit wasteful. How much damage do we need? 6. Well, I think level 2 blast will get it. I miss the Shining Force 1 promoted wizard, like Henri and Teo, the staff attack, because they use like telekinesis to swing their magic staff at the enemies. I always thought that was a really cool animation. You know, you don't use your wizards to melee very often, but you can. Amazing level up. All right. They're getting turns, but they're not doing anything. Maybe they are completely troll mushrooms. I wonder what kind of mushroom they are. Let's just not eat them. Oh! Oh! Sprinkled the spore. Unaffected. It's gotta be muddle, right? It's gotta be. Uh-huh. You're gonna kill your own mushrooms? Well, we don't have to fight that one then. It's just gonna get zapped. Just like a laser bridge. Alright, don't forget to equip weapons here. I'm gonna have Claude keep pushing forward aggressively. I might regret this if he gets confused and then turns around and kills us, but... So far, this map seems reasonably straightforward. The main lesson is just don't get overwhelmed by mushrooms. Let's finish this one off. And like the beam down the middle isn't even so dangerous that I have to worry about getting hit by it too much. Like, if I mess up and get in range of it, it's not the end of the world. I don't think you'd want to stay in it for very long because it would be a lot of healing, but... So we're probably going to get a bunch of right side spawning mushrooms next turn. Can we kill that one? I actually don't think we're going to be able to get this one on the left. Maybe we just keep everyone out of his range. And let the lower right one just get lasered. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to make it into range. It's going to take 2 hits, so... Now that I know what they do, or I'm pretty sure I know what they do, you just gotta stay out of range 3 of them, and... You could probably... There's probably a path through here where you just avoid them entirely. Well, maybe. I'll say it's possible there's some paths you could avoid a bunch, but you probably need to kill most of them to be safe. Alright, before we rush further, let's make the road safe. That's in the laser zone. Highway to the laser zone. I don't understand how these mushrooms can block attacks, but they're magic mushrooms, that's for sure. I will say this is definitely not what I was expecting for the final battle. I don't know what other tricks we're gonna get in here, but this was certainly not what I was expecting. A laser beam down the middle with mushrooms that don't really do anything. I think the one on the right there, we're just gonna skip again. Some of them are just not in the path. I mean, maybe we are supposed to kill them all. I don't know, but for now, it seems like might as well just skip some of them. Let Sarah recover some MP as we slowly walk up. Good idea. Oh, technically Cray was in range. That was super dangerous. Ah, thanks, Claude, making it look real easy. Level 24 and still nothing to show for it. Yeah, we're gonna want to kill this one right here, at least. Is Apis the one with the... No. Apis moves further, but Randolph has the slightly stronger lance. Okay. Maybe we should check out the magic orb a little bit, or at least check if there's any secrets, any treasure. I mean, as far as I understand, there is no treasure on this map, so probably not that much to do, but... It would be kind of neat if you could, like, break that and something would happen. I don't know. Maybe the mushrooms would stop spawning, or the laser would shut off for a while, or something. Maybe the laser, you know, if you shattered it, maybe it'd reflect the laser back on her or something. You know, that'd be pretty cool. There's got to be some more surprises coming up, right? I'm trying not to split my forces too much because this has been way, way too easy. I don't want to leave my healer behind or anything, you know. It will make me laugh a lot if it turns out that some reinforcements don't show up as long as you don't kill all of the mushrooms. Like, if some reinforcements are supposed to show up but the trigger is all mushrooms are defeated or something, I will think that's pretty funny. So it doesn't say she's got... Let's not attack this turn. Let's wait one more round to get a bit closer. We'll get everyone sort of in range to do a alpha strike as we do against bosses. It looks like she's just gonna hold position, so... I mean, I don't think Rush is gonna make it in time, but that's fine. I want enough people to surround her, ready to go next round. And it might not be a perfect, you know, everyone's ready, but most people. Technically, we can stand here. Uh-oh. Music! Something's going on. Boldor. Alright. Something triggered some reinforcements. I'm glad I didn't engage with the boss yet. Alright, let's go deal with the corners first then. Should be fine. We've got pretty good grouping. This might be trouble if you're split up, but I think we'll be fine. Well, there's a risk of them killing my wizard, which would be annoying. I should have blocked the route to my healer on this side, just in case. Kinda like this. It's better to not have her get punched than getting an AoE, like, is better than getting her punched, basically. Yeah. I'd rather Graham took this hit for sure. Well, there's a reason I saved all our MP. And now's the time. I mean, sometimes wizards are great, you know? Nothing wrong with wizards sometimes. Let's just do a small heal. That's all we need. Still not sure if there's any more tricks or traps coming up ahead, but so far this has been... Well, as far as final bosses go, Baba Yaga or whatever is going to need a final form or two to really give us much of a fight. This guy, I'm surprised he hasn't been lasered yet, honestly. Alright, let's make sure this ninja chick dies. We don't have any bolt wizards on the left, so... She's actually... Well, I mean, she is a boss, but she's quite tanky, as you can see. Like, it takes everybody... Like, we got quite a few people attacking her, and she made it through a whole round. And managed to get us to all group up to get zapped. Again with the crits, I wonder if Bolt has a really high critical chance. Or if it's just because it, you know, it attacks a lot of targets, so you see a lot of chances for criticals more than usual. Well, we're certainly not going to rush over to face the boss yet. Let's stay grouped up for a second. Until the healer gets turned. I was thinking of trying to shoot the spore, but I'm not going to one-shot it, so... Over a little bit. I want to keep her out of range of this guy, whatever he's going to do. So... It's probably overkill. I'm going with Aura 3, just to make sure it heals everyone to full, but I think we probably could have used Aura level 2 and it would be cheaper and still basically healed everyone up, or at least nearly. Anyone who didn't get criticaled by the lightning anyway. Alright, so... Kind of trying to lure him over maybe to the left. Should we go now? She just had her turn. How much defense does she have? Not much. Oh, right, you don't have the... I didn't keep the Cursed Blade on Claude. It's not that bad. Be way worse. Didn't lure him up yet. This might be in range of the laser. I could have waited another turn to set up better, but it's probably alright. Oh, these little rocks, you can't walk on those. That stinks. So she actually has like a pretty good defensive spot there. Alright, that's it's a Xeon Breath or whatever. Dark Dragon kind of thing. So we actually can't get... alright. That is a good trick. We can't get the whole team around her. The flyer was a good idea. I didn't realize the rocks were impassable. That's my mistake. Well, Blue, it's up to you. You're the hero. We don't... Oh, I could have attack boosted him too. That would have been really cool. I could have used the ring to do attack up last turn or something. Such a stupid... Why do I ever try curses? Why do I ever even try? I'm waiting for Blue to get muddled while cursed and just kill himself. Yeah, that's fair. Of course he gets a crit. Of course he does. Alright, other hero time. Well, at least we've got some work to do here. We've got 2 bosses at the same time. Definitely not optimal, but see what happens. I was thinking about killing the mushroom, but I'm thinking more about... I don't want to get confused, I guess. That should kill the mushroom and do a little bit of damage at least. A little bit. Oh, that's... Oh, come on. Yeah, the boss is going to be, like, protected from elements, probably. So we're not actually going to get much damage off of the, level 4 spells on the boss. At this point. Remember, we've got a million... Wait. No, did I... Stupid heal 4. I saw the 20 MP and didn't think about it. What a waste. I meant to do Aura 4, of course. Well, at least the mushrooms are stupid and they didn't even bother to do their thing. Alright, well, back up Aura 4 then. Yeah, it's the same thing, just... That's why I bought all the backups. For when I inevitably made a big mistake. She hits pretty hard for an old lady with a stick. Alright, Claude, get her. Alright, she's only got less than 200 HP. Hasn't used her laser in a while either. Can't attack Hammerman from this spot. We need to... The few spots that can attack Deva, we need to attack Deva from. So she just went with double attack. She didn't use laser or demon breath. Interesting. Roos can do literally nothing. Graham can shoot the boss. One boss or the other boss, whatever boss. She's going down pretty quick. Rush can also do literally nothing. Yep. Blue can't move, but can do 44 damage. You know, if I didn't curse him, he would do like 39 damage or something, and he would have done it twice instead of just the once, so it would have been much better. Let's see how much you can bolt Bulldor for. Just for interest. It's at 55, that's more than a regular attack. Worth it. I don't think Bulldor has the, you know, magic protection kind of thing like Final Boss will almost always do. I'm still, like, moderately concerned about this stupid 1 HP mushroom, so... Kill it. Might have been better to focus the boss and just finish her, but... Let's be honest, it would be better to do that. All we need, really, is to keep Blue alive now, and we're pretty much done. This is no, Dark Dragon. We're gonna try to kill Bulldor first because he's, a sub-boss. Oh, so close! so many. I feel like we do get a disproportionate amount of crits on the lightning spells. Like, lightning is a hard element to judge because it costs so much MP, and it doesn't seem to do amazing damage normally. But you do get a lot of crits, and that certainly ramps up a little bit higher than normal. Cray, you know what, Cray, you can actually help. Blue keeps getting punched, so let's make sure he doesn't get punched so bad. If I had a mage that had the attack spell, this would be a great time to use that too. Alright, Deva, you're going down. This is what you get for stealing the princess, and this was a good decision. We boosted our defense, so she went with Stink Breath. But she needs to do that like 2 or 3 times in a row to start killing people. 25 to 30 damage. It's no joke, but seeing as everyone has a healing rain at this point, it take more than that. All right, Blue, this is perfect. I need you to do 46 damage. Think you could do it? Bolt normally does like 60. I don't know how much her magic resistance is. Not even close. That's like half damage. Okay. I was thinking, I do kind of like to save the final kills of the final boss to the hero, which means Claude is the hero, basically. Alright, well, Blue would not have done more damage with a sword anyway, so... We win! Unless she turns into a bigger demon or something. A greater demon. Oh no, stop it! I'm just a little old lady! They're just kicking her around. These guys are jerks. Where's Queen Audrey? Bring her out right now, or we'll... Oh no, alright. Gaian, help me, I've had enough. You mean puppy dog Gaian? Everyone listen to me. Gaian, who is she? How do you know the old hag? Sirius Mayfair. Now, that's an interesting story. That's Queen Henri. Gaian, let me explain. What was that? Someone just got punched? Ripped or something? Gaian told me everything before the crowning ceremony. Deva was testing Blue to see if he was the right person to be king. Isn't that right? You are so smart. Did you find him worthy? I think Blue will become one of the greatest kings. I am the greatest of kings, the king of kings. Your father was also a great and gentle king. But you are easily as strong as he, maybe even stronger. I don't understand, Gaian. I think we have the right to know the truth. The whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm sorry, this is the test to see if the prince is ready. To be king. It was just a test. All previous kings of Cyprus went through this on crowning day. The prince cannot wear a crown until he wins. Blue has done his duty perfectly. Mayfair, is everything ready? It was all just a test. You deceived us! I'll never trust you again! Ha 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 ha. Roll credits. Blue has passed Deva's severe test to be king. A few days later, they held the crowning ceremony again for the... How many times have we tried to get crowned king now? Just want to be king, man. I didn't kill all those demons just to be a prince. Hey, look at that sparkly crown. Amazing. Looks like it's just kind of floating there. It's a little small. It's just kind of a tiny little crown that's just... They could have updated the sprite, probably, to actually show a crown instead of his hair, but... They didn't want to do that. They had to do all the sexy ninja animations instead. Like the tree stump dodge. The kingdom acknowledges your heroism in restoring peace to the land. The tale of the Shining Force will be told from generation to generation until the developers stop making it. Hey, she got fireworks. And I guess this concludes the story of the Shining Force 1 descendants, or, you know, the next generation of Shining Force 1. And then Shining Force 2 takes place, like, a fairly long time later. Like, generations later. And then Shining Force 3 is, like,
became a magnificent king,
not even the same world, even?
And wealthy kingdom of Cyprus.
Not even the same continent. Hey, the girl closed her book. How many times did you look at the girl at the beginning of Shining Force 1 or 2? I guess it was a witch in Shining Force 2. And, she just was a sprite that blinked or whatever. Hey, it's credits number 3! Huzzah! The fighting staff. This was Team Camelot before it was Team Camelot, I think. Assuming CD is probably the same as Shining Force 2. We'll watch the credits. There is maybe one more thing to do after all this is done, but that'll probably need to come on another episode. But yeah, honestly, like, Book 3, there's a reason why I delayed it so much. It's not really, it's not really, like, another campaign, really. It's just, like, post-game content. It's just kind of a joke little fun. Most of the missions are pretty easy. The final boss is, well, you saw. Not really a final boss by Shining Force standards. And it was all just a test anyway, as you may have gathered by the goblins with hard hats. But honestly, I think they put some pretty quality work into it. You know, lots of new enemies and enemy animations and stuff that they could have cheaped out on. You know, they could have just used the same assets from Book 1 and Book 2, or from like Shining Force 2. And they definitely added some new stuff, which for a, you know, a port of a Game Gear game onto Sega CD that I can't imagine this sold amazingly well. Like, nobody owned a Sega CD. Like, this is one of those console expansions that suffered because this, like, it was kind of a Sega flop because it was too many additions that were expensive onto the already kind of expensive hardware. So I don't know if anyone would have played these hardly. I mean, I'm sure someone bought it, but I just feel like this was a lot of work for a not the most popular console. Unfortunately, this kind of began the downfall of Sega, the Saturn and Dreamcast that had some successes, I'm sure, but overall, hey, look, it's the other Domingo that I forgot about. It's Amiibo or something, right? We could have had her for the final battle. I think she had a bunch of like cleric-y support spells or something. But yeah, you know, I had fun. Shining Force CD, good stuff. There is still, like I said, one more post-game content to look at. But we'll get there. I certainly don't think it stands up to Shining Force 1 or 2. I think those ones had a much better overall story and characterizations, but this was a pretty fun little side adventure, you know. If you just accept that it's originally meant for handheld, kind of easier, shorter maps, and a lot of reused names. I wish they'd made new names. I think one of my biggest problems is that they have a lot of characters that have the same name as characters from Shining Force 1 or 2, but are not the same character. That was a good attack. That was a flying headbutt dwarf there. But you can tell there's still a lot of love. Like, I feel like this is like, you can see the developer still cared, right? Even if it was like a port of a Game Gear game and not quite the same scope as the first two games. They still put a lot of work into it, which I appreciate. And I'm surprised I never played it before. Like, I played Shining Force 1 and 2 many, many times, but I don't know how many people played the CD version. Like, this is a nice little addition. And we do need to make sure we save the game if it saves. And I don't see a save clear game.
Software planning.
If book 4 is not available, then we're not going to be able to do the last thing, but assumedly it will be. We need to watch the intro again. Let me just double check here before we end the episode. Because it might be the end of the series. Haha. 1, 2, 3. Still no 4, huh? Huh. I mean, they didn't give me an option to save, and I did save before the final battle, so I'm not sure what I missed. Huh. Maybe if I read... No, we can't, book 4 is not available. Well, I'll just tell you, because I looked it up. I don't know how I missed it, or why it didn't unlock. I must have... Did I skip... You know, I didn't kill all the mushrooms. Maybe that's the mistake. I'm just checking my guide here really quick. Oh, I know what I missed. There's an item in, one of the chapters. There's a hidden item I missed. Yeah. There's a museum ticket. I missed it. I'd have to replay the whole thing now. Not good. Was that in chapter 2? Chapter 1? I don't know when that was. Yeah, so somewhere in probably book 3, there's a museum ticket that I missed. Or maybe it's in a different book entirely. I don't even know. But yeah, you do need a specific item and a game 3 complete. All it is, remember the, if you finished Shining Force 2, and then you waited on the game over, the victory screen for a couple minutes, maybe like 5 minutes or something, you got a bonus battle at the end with all your characters and every boss in the game. And the way I remember it, or the way I read it, is book 4 is just that for Shining Force CD. All of the bosses from book 1 and 2, probably book 3 boss as well, all at the same time spread around a big map. It's the same kind of thing. It's not generally very difficult because you're bringing in your super high level characters, hopefully. And I have a bunch of, you know, I've got like 8 healing rains or whatever. It would have been fine, I'm sure. But I don't think I'm gonna replay it all just to try to find the museum ticket, sorry. I didn't realize I'd missed it. And I don't actually know where it is. If you got the museum ticket in chapter 2. Huh. Chapter 2, like book 2? Because battle 2 was the party, and I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything there. Let me just, before I close up the episode, in case you're playing along, where exactly is this museum ticket? Okay, I missed it a long time ago. So if you're, I don't know why I missed it. I thought I would have got it because I was kind of following a guide for a lot of this stuff. In book 2, the 5th battle of book 2, which was, I don't remember it very well. The end of chapter 1 of book 2, which is one of the first breaks, when you're, you know, chasing down the lost sword stuff. There's a well on one of the maps. I think, yeah, we're chasing the stolen sword and we've climbed up a mountain and there was a house up there. I think I must have not searched the well to get the museum ticket that would unlock chapter or book 4 after you clear all this other stuff. So, my bad. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to replay it all just to do it. Like I said, it's just a big boss battle with all the bosses. So, if you want to see that, please give it a play. I'm sure someone's uploaded a video of it if you really want to see it, but I don't think it's that intriguing. And the way the game imports characters, it'll probably wipe out all of my inventory anyway, and I'll just have default weapons or something. So we're going to call that here. We'll say that's a series. Shining Force CD, I think that's a wrap. I've showed off as much as I care to show off, and I think it was fun. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next Let's Play. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.